What's up, Patriots? This is another video from the Tactical Express Patriot page, and today I want to talk to you about gear, because this is something I see talked about a lot in the Patriot community, and not a lot of people look at what they're talking about. Anyways, so don't mind the year I used to be involved in the MK Ultra program, so that's why I have my face and my insignia covered, because being active military, I can't let you know who I am because I'm involved in secret government programs that you can't know about. Anyways, I want to talk to you about gear today, because I know a lot of you Patriots are obsessed with this sort of thing, and it gets a lot of talk in the Patriot community, but not a lot of you people have a real clue how to run your gear, because you're all sitting around your living rooms shopping on the internet, and you think you have to buy all that Gucci shit from like First Spear or Cry or Condor, all those companies that make high-end gear, and it's just not important. What's important, first and foremost, is your ability to project force in the direction that the enemy is in. So, what you have to do is think economically, because once you get into your first firefight, things aren't going to go the way you thought they were, and all that heavy gear that you paid hundreds and thousands of dollars for isn't going to be worth a thing, because you're going to lose it anyway, okay? The first time you have to run a break contact drill or something like that, you're going to be ditching all that gear, and it's just going to be a big waste of money. So what you need to learn to do as a real patriot is to be economical with how you spend your money, okay? The other thing you need to learn is you're not all going to be running around the woods doing cool shit with your plate carriers and your smoke grenades and whatever fun toys you have, okay? Most of you guys live in the city. You don't live in the country. You don't even know how to live in the country because you've never even started a fire by running two sticks together, okay? Like, what do you even know about that? Most of you would die in the woods in like 3 minutes, okay? So what you need to learn to do is be a lot more low profile and learn to blend in among the crowd. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is a budgeted way to cheaply make your own gear that's going to not cost much money, but it's also going to be very concealable. Now, as you can see right now, I'm wearing just a regular old surplus uniform, but you can hardly even see. Look from the side. Okay, look at that. I have like my whole chest glowed out under here, and you can barely even see it. And I mean, these video uniforms are, you know, they're everywhere. You know, no one's gonna look at you twice if you're wearing one of these in the middle of town or Starbucks or whatever. Everyone has these. Everyone wears them. They're like, you know, wearing a t-shirt these days. So this is like about as low profile as you can get. And as you can see, you can hardly even tell I'm wearing anything under this. I mean, I just look like I've, you know, spent a few too many years eating at McDonald's or something. So anyways, you keep this on, and you have your rifle handy in your car or whatever, and you're waiting for like the, you know, Jesuits or FEMA goons to jump out at you. And when they jump out, you're like, yeah, America! Got my rifle, got my shit under my shirt. So all you have to do is get your stuff out when something goes down, okay? When shit hits the fan. Because not many people think about this, you know, things that can happen every day in your normal life, okay? And you never know, you know, when the black helicopter is going to come circling overhead. You can't even see a drone these days. What do you know about that, okay? Like, they're everywhere. So, as you can see, this gear is concealable, it's low profile, it doesn't have a big signature. So now, I want to talk to you about actually getting your gear out of this. Now, some of you guys are going to say, hey, you got that under those buckles and everything, you got buttons in that shirt, you're not going to get out fast. A lot of you guys like to buy, like, the, you know, those high-speed shirts with the snap buttons that you can pull open like Superman, like, whoa, America, yeah! No, guys, come on. Everyone knows that those snap buttons are useless because they wear out in like 3 or 4 uses. Okay? You have to have buttons on your shirt because buttons last forever. They're durable, they're reliable, you gotta have them. So, again, this surplus VDU shirt is perfect because it's both low profile and it uses buttons. So, to get this out, it's very simple, okay? I already have my tactical gloves on because I saw trouble coming, I was prepared for it. Preparedness every day, okay? I just go to the top, pop that first button. Alright, as you can see, it's very simple, it just pops right open. Alright, I only have 2 buttons down here because you only need 2 buttons to keep your shirt closed. Okay, 2 buttons, wham! My gear's out. Okay, so that took what, like 3 seconds to do? Obviously, there's no reason to have snaps on your shirt. Okay, no apparent distinction in speed or anything else other than reliability. Okay, so anyways, now that I have this open, I want to talk to you about this special chest rig that I have made. Okay, so first, as you can see, so it has all my most, oops, shit, there's my butt. And see, it has all my special stuff on it. Okay, has a tourniquet here for, you know, in case you take a round to the chest or something. Okay, got my extra magazine to the side. Alright, extra magazine over here, a tourniquet. I got 2 pistol magazines here, extra leads for my pistol. Okay, got 3 rifle magazines, my pistol, and a flashlight that you can see here. Okay, we'll talk about all this stuff in a minute. But the most important thing that I want to talk to you about right now is this chest rig. Now, all these guys going out there and buying these high-speed chest rigs from, you know, Haley or whatever, because it's going to be a disruptive environment, and you're going to have a disruptive chest rig for a disruptive environment, and it's so low profile, bruh. Whatever, okay? There's nothing more low profile than paper, okay? And cardboard is paper. Now, you'll notice I've made this chest rig of cardboard. Cardboard is a very low profile material. It's very, very durable, especially when you add copious amounts of shipping tape. So, this is super durable as a base platform. It's under my clothes, so it's never going to get wet or anything. You don't have to worry about that. And you know what? If you had to ditch it and run because you're being chased through the woods or something, it's cheap and you can throw it away and not have any problems. So, now that we've covered that, I think we can all know that buying that high-end Condor or Fly or Cry or whatever gear they want you to buy is just pointless. It's absolutely pointless for 99% of patriots in this country. So anyways, now let's talk about what I have on here. Okay, so everything you see here, pretty much everything you need for a low-profile, high-speed engagement. Okay, enough to get you to like break contact and get away when the people are coming for you, trying to pick you up in their fucking helicopters and shoot with their drones, or whatever they're trying to do to you. Alright, so, over here, I can flip this coat out of the way real easily, just tuck it behind my back. I've got a super fast reload right here for my rifle. Wham, just pick that out, snap at your magazine well, you're ready to go. 30 rounds, everything you need right there. Okay, then, I also have a tourniquet here. Now, you might say, oh, you're using tape to attach your stuff to your gear. Well, yeah, I'm using tape. You know why I'm using tape? Because it's cheap, and it's durable, and it's reliable, and it's super fast to reload from. Okay? It's so fast. Watch this. Look at this tourniquet. You see this tourniquet here? Wham! Look at that. Look how fast I pulled that out. Okay? Now the tourniquet's ready to use. I can put it around a leg, or an arm, or you know, if you had some arterial bleeding, you can put it around your neck even if you had to stop the arterial bleeding. Whatever you have to do to stop the bleeding, this will do it. Alright? 99% of the time, this is all you need to stop the bleeding. Okay? Awesome. Okay, so on this side, I'll have, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I could stick another magazine in here if I wanted to. Alright, but I don't want to because, you know, you're only ever going to need 4 magazines. You'll never need more than that. Okay, and also, okay, this one has a special feature where sometimes your jacket might fall back over the top of it. So all you have to do is, like, you know, just breathe in a little bit. And this one has a special feature where it'll fall right out the bottom. And when it falls at the bottom, it's much faster to reload sometimes because you can't always get things out the top. You know, like if you're like, you know, under a vehicle or you know, doing one of those high-speed rollover prone positions or something, sometimes you can't always get your view at the top because your face or your rifle or sling's in the way. So dropping out the bottom, much quicker, very high speed. Practice it, learn it, do it. Anyways, going back to the front. So, obviously, I also have a knife here. Okay, now this knife is very important because you can use it for a lot of things. Okay, you can use it to cut boxes and seat belts and people's necks if you had to. Okay, personally, I'm a fan of the folding knife because it has this pocket clip thing. You can attach right to your webbing on your chest rig. And so that way, you can just whip it right out. Look how fast that was. Okay, it's super fast to pull, even with gloves on. And you have that in a second, and you can be ready to either cut yourself loose or something, stab you into the neck, whatever you need to do. Okay? Always have a knife on you because it's the one tool that makes all the other tactability possibilities possible. Okay? Have a knife, train to use it, learn to use it, have it on you, just keep it on you. It's good to have. Alright. Now, we get to our main loadout. Oh, I forgot my light. Let's talk about the light for a second, okay? Sometimes, even though I have a special light on my pistol, super tactical, you gotta have a weapon light at all times on your pistol. But I also have a handheld light because it's super special. It has like 10 million lumens. Look at all that. Whoa. Okay. Always have a handheld light because you can see in dark places when you can't see otherwise. Okay. So, you can also use this as an impact device for hitting people if they're trying to grab you and drag you onto their helicopters or something. Okay, use it as an impact device, and also if you leave this on hot enough, okay, if you leave it on for a long time, it has this warning here, okay, it says it gets hot. It gets really freaking hot. So what you can actually do with this, if you're stuck in the woods or something, and you've lost all your gear, always have a super bright flashlight like this on you, because when it gets hot, you can actually use this to start fires. Okay, and if you can have a knife and you can start fires, you can survive forever, anywhere. Always have a light that gets super hot on you. Alright, so, now, I have my pistol here, and usually I would draw this with my other hand, but I gotta hold this camera. Anyways, so yeah, this is a good place to keep your pistol, because when you have your shirt closed, it's concealed. No one's ever going to guess you have a pistol in there. Okay, they never know until you pop your shirt open. Okay, besides, if I'm wearing a chest rig, 9 times out of 10, probably going with my rifle. Okay, so, I don't really need this pistol, but I have it anyway because having a pistol is good in case, you know, your rifle goes down or, you know, they EMP it or something, you know. Anyways, you can grab your pistol out here. Okay, now, see how fast that was? You can put it in both ways. So it's obviously either right-handed or left-handed. You don't need any of these fancy, stinking, expensive holsters that are made with that plastic shit material. It's just going to crack on you the first time you use it. Okay, you don't need any of that. All you need to do is wear a chest rig tightly across your chest and stick your pistol behind it. There's nothing that's going to cause it to fall out of there. Alright? And it's super quick to draw, right out of your chest rig. Bam. I can cap bullets in the face all day long. Never gonna take me alive, motherfuckers. Anyways, on this pistol I've got a really high speed light. Also a redundant source of fire starting because it gets super hot. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, you shouldn't do your video with a real pistol in your chest rig. How do we know it's not loaded? Well, you know what? All you guys out there in high speed want to talk about how you want to train as you fight or whatever. Well, I actually do train as I fight. Okay, and I keep real guns in my kit all the time. Okay, so if you're not trained to fight, how you're just gonna fight with like some kind of like, you know, plastic gun that's like a mock-up of your real gun or something when you're just trying to be out, then what's the point? Okay, always use your real guns. Okay, don't worry about whether they're loaded or not. It's the Glock. Okay, you see that? It's a Glock. Okay, safe pistols. Don't need a safety to be safe. Not going to go off, even if there was ammo in there. There's no ammo in this today, but it's just because I'm doing this video, and I didn't want anyone to get upset. Okay, but even if there was ammo, you stick it down in here, Okay? No problems at all. None whatsoever. Not going to go off. Not going to like break your collarbone or something. It's perfectly safe, and it'll sit in there for years without shooting anybody. So, I highly recommend using this method to store your pistol, because all those other holsters on the market are just a rip-off and a waste of money. Alright, so, now usually what's going to happen in a fight is like, you're going to run through that first rifle magazine pretty quick. So, I've got, everything is taped on here like this. Now, the reason why I've taped my rifle magazines behind my pistol magazines is because most times what's going to happen is by the time you run through that first rifle magazine, the goons are going to be right on top of you. Okay, they move really fast. There's lots of high-speed dynamic movement in combat these days. It's not like back in, World War I or World War II when they just sat in trenches and flinched at each other. Okay, this is like Vietnam shit out here. Everyone's running around like crazy, spraying ammo. I really don't know what the hell happened, because honestly, back in the old days when they just sat down and took it easy and stood in nice neat lines and shot at each other and took turns, it was a lot simpler. Okay? Well, obviously, they made these newfangled rifles that just spray them from everywhere. I don't know what they were thinking, but you know what? It is what it is today. People running around like crazy. So, they're going to be running like mad. They're going to be jumping out of, helicopters and trucks and armored vehicles and shit. They're going to be everywhere. Okay, so you're going to spend that first rifle magazine just trying to stay alive for the first few minutes. Now, usually once you've gone through that first magazine, they're going to like run all over the place and they'll be right next to you probably. So you're probably not going to have time to reload your rifle anyway. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I see you say, oh, you've got your rifle magazines taped to your chest rig, you can't zero those. Well, you know what, for the first few minutes of the fight, I'm not going to need them anyway. I mean, come on. I've just gone through my first magazine. They're all over the place. They're trying to get me. I'm not going to have time to reload. All I have time to do is grab my pistol out of my super fast holster drawer here, okay, and start shooting with it. Bam, 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 bam. Okay? Because they're going to be all over me. So, I've got my pistol mags taped to the front of the rifle mags. And again, obviously, you guys are going to say, ooh, that's not durable. That's just tape. How are you going to get those out of there? That's not fast. You can't do a speed, tactical, super fast reload with that. The hell's wrong with you, bro? Dude, I'm not planning on keeping this chest rig, okay? Like, it's disposable. I'm leaving. I'm not going to stay here to fight these people. I'm running the hell away because I don't want to go to the FEMA camps. Alright? And I sure as hell do not want to go back to the labs where they do the MK Ultra experiments, okay? I was involved in that. I know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't want any of that. Okay, you just don't want any. Alright, so just get the hell away from these people. Use your pistol once your first rifle magazine goes down. It's a super fast reload from, all you have to do is grab your first magazine. And again, too, you know what, this is also multifunction because most pistol magazine pouches that are like $30 or $40 a pop, you gotta reload from the top. You always have to reload from the top. What's the point of that? What if you're laying on the ground or you're stuck upside down in a car seat or something? You can't reload from the top. So these are multifunction where I can reload from the top or the bottom. So I can grab my first magazine, and all I have to do to get this out is do a little twist and a yank. Comes right out, super fast, ready to reload. Alright? Yeah. You just can't beat that. I mean, you can see all these high-speed reloads people are doing. Compare how long it took me to do that to those high-speed reloads. Can you really ask for better? Obviously not. Alright, so first magazine gone. Got my second magazine. This one here, again, I'll demonstrate the bottom reload. To grab my bottom mag, same thing, twist it, crank it, brakes right away, easy reload, super fast. And now, all I've got was my rifle magazines, which now have nothing on top of them. Because honestly, I have to use my pistol first. Duh. Alright, again, rifle magazines. Okay, hopefully by now, I've managed to either kill all the goons that are trying to get me, or get a little distance. Maybe I can go, hide in some bushes by target or something. Okay, actually target's probably a bad idea, because it's a target. It's like a big fat sign in front of the shoot at you and all, so don't hide by target. Go hide by Best Buy or something. Nobody ever expects Patriots in Best Buy. Anyways, once you get some distance from the goons that are chasing you, alright,
hopefully you'll have some distance now. You can get your rifle back in the fight. Okay. The other thing is too, once you've gone through all your pistol ammo, you're probably not going to really need your pistol anymore. So you're never even going to have to worry about reholstering it. I know you guys are saying, oh, your reholster is pointing at your chest or whatever. Again, dudes, you know what? Train to fight. Obviously, in real life, you're not going to be on square range. You're not going to have time for all these nice little rules. Okay? Everyone's going to be pointing guns everywhere. Pointing a gun into your chest rig. You know what? If it points at your chest a little bit, that's okay. Because it's not going to go off. Like I said, these are Glocks. These are super safe. Nothing's ever going to happen. Alright? So, you can reholster it if you want to. You know, like, maybe you captured some ammunition off one of the guys or something. You know, you can stick your gun back in here and keep it. But 9 times out of 10, you're probably done with it once you're done with the ammo. So, don't worry about it. Ditch it. Get your rifle back in the fight. Alright? Again, if you were looking at this and saying, oh, it's tape, whatever, blah, blah, you're not going to get your ammo out of there. Well, you know what? Watch this. Boom! See how fast that was? That was like, what? A second reload? Yeah. All that high-speed gear is worthless. Okay? Totally worthless. Again, here we go. So, I pulled my first mag out. I know people are saying, oh, well, that's tape, it's going to break. You're going to lose your other magazines. Well, you know what? Right now, getting another magazine in my rifle is the most important part. Okay? And we all know, in a real fight, you're probably not going to go through more than one magazine anyway. Alright? Especially if you're like breaking contact or something. Everyone knows that you don't shoot a whole lot doing that, and you're just running away. Alright, so don't listen to those people. 3 magazines, like, whatever. More than enough for any circumstance. And, you know what? I broke this tape a little bit trying to get that first magazine out. But you know what? The rest of the magazines don't really matter. Okay? As long as you have that initial magazine in your gun to get to your pistol, obviously you'll be okay. Okay? Like, I survived this long just shooting 3 magazines out of my pistol, so, you know, now I have time to get to another rifle magazine. Now, if I lose these other 2 magazines, it doesn't really matter, you know, because I've gotten, you know, I survived the most part of the fight. Anyways, and you guys are saying, oh, well, you know, now you've gotten one out of there, the rest are going to fall. But yeah, watch this. Okay, I still have a second reload. Yeah, I lost a 3rd mag, so what? I'm alive, those guys aren't, I win. Anyways, as you can see, now that this is empty of all its gear, you can just get rid of it, you know? You can just tear it right off, get rid of it, and make a new one another day when you really need to do another operation or something, you know? Because I guarantee you, you know what, in any real high quality, you know, well-led revolution, it's not going to be over in like one day. You know, a lot of people out there think it's going to be, ooh, we're going to have one fight, and we're going to shoot all the bad guys, and then we're going to go home for dinner. Okay? Like, no. Okay? You're going to be fighting a lot for a long time in any environment. A simple test rig like this that's both easy to make on your own without any special tools, and also disposable in case you have to ditch it and run. Okay? Because everyone knows that, you know, you can't win every fight. In case you have to ditch it and run, it's so simple. It's easy to make, it's so cheap. Why not? You know? Obviously, this is the best choice. So anyway, I just wanted to take a few minutes here to dispel some of the notions about the tactical gear market and how much they're charging for that gear. Because you know, those are all government-run companies anyway, and their job is just to take your money and spend it on shit. Okay? Like, spying on everybody, and not building a wall, and doing shit that's just unconstitutional and wrong, and you know what? Don't give them their money, okay? Like that one company that makes those helmets, they give a shitload of money to Hillary. I don't even know why they're still in business, because everyone should have immediately boycotted them. Now, that being said, it's your money, use it when you need it. This is Tactical Patriot signing off.